If you're having a conversation with Brad Weddington, your life is probably going pretty good because you might be building your dream home like this one right here. He made our dream come true 11 years ago when he built our home, and then he built my mom's home about 7 years ago. So I want to go inside, have a conversation with Brad, and show you some of his signature touches on these custom homes. A beautiful place. This is going to be part one of Welcome Home. This house isn't quite finished yet, but here is the man, Brad Weddington. Again, built my home about 11 years ago. And things have changed. Your business has grown. The houses have grown a little bit. But I want to show off your little signature touches here a little bit, Brad, and tell us what you have going on here. We're out in Henryville, and again, a beautiful place. We've got some really unique things that we do in our homes, and I think a lot of it goes back to just experience and seeing it time and time again and going, hey, we can improve on this. Yeah. And I'm going to show you a couple things. So I call this the Speakeasy Pantry. Because take a look. It looks like just, regular. Gonna get my Doritos out of here. Yep. So it looks just like just a regular full height pantry cabinet, but once you open the doors, come on in. It's a full size pantry. Now we've already been in this room, so the light's already on. But something really neat that we do in these smaller rooms, whether it's this or a closet, we've got what's called occupancy sensors. So if we hadn't already been in here, then when I walked in, it would have sensed me and immediately turned on. And then I think we've got that set at maybe 10 minutes. So once there's 10 minutes of no activity, automatically turns your lights off. But this is the banger right here, everybody. Check this out, guys. This, we call it, I don't know, there's a technical name for it. We call it a Costco door. I don't know why. Well, it's because of groceries. Yeah. So it's a small little door. So out there is the garage. So basically, this is simply where you can pull in, open up the back hatch of your vehicle, put all your groceries into your pantry, and then you shut the door. And this is a fire rated door for the garage. Boom. And boom, all your food's in here. It's big enough you could almost have a bathroom in here, but you probably wouldn't want a bathroom in your pantry. No, I wouldn't prefer that either. But that's not a feature. Thing, so by doing the Costco door in here, there's pros and cons to anything. And this is great for access, but we had to make these shelves a little bit shallower to allow for the width of the door. Gotcha. But if you see, we've got a plug here. We've got plugs all along the walls in this pantry, which in the past, you'd never see that. Yeah. But a lot of people do, and we call this a messy pantry. And the reason we call it that is your coffee maker, your crock pots, your things that go on your regular countertop normally and clutter it all up. We put those in here so that they're out of sight and it doesn't clutter up all your main kitchen countertop. You just never thought of until now. Yeah. All right, follow us this way. This is, I mean, you've been doing this from the early days with my house, but you kind of build out the entry spaces. They call this room like a drop zone. They call it a mud room. There's all kinds of different names for this, but basically, anywhere when you're coming from the garage into the home, this is going to be your main thoroughfare. Really, it's only strangers or friends that come to the front door. Yeah. So this is where you're traveling. We have removed the hooks here just so we could run paint on this. But this will have a total of 6 hooks that go across it. This family, we've got a husband and a wife and 2 kiddos. So that's why we've got the 4 slots. And then we go back and forth on the base. Some people want them individually marked out. Some people don't. They actually opted for just kind of wide open space. Mm-hmm. Shoes, knickknacks, you name it. Some are going to be bigger than others. Ours is smaller, but that's where all the hats and the shoes go. Oh yeah, where all the junk goes. So another one of Brad's signature touches. And now one other thing that Brad does, and he did it in my bedroom because I used to do the morning show, and I would have to get up at like 2 a.m. We also have a laundry room next door to that, so I needed the quiet. Yes. And so some of these things aren't just visual or stylistic. Some of the things you're doing in these homes is more about comfort and that kind of thing. It's all about functionality and comfort of your home. That's the big thing. And to me, as a builder, I've witnessed what you're talking about, where we needed to insulate walls for sound.
So it's something that I just bring up to people, and especially in here, you've got this really nice high ceiling, but you're going to get sound travel and echo in here because you don't really have anything, a lot of hard surface flooring, nothing's really absorbing that sound. So this wall that you see here is actually on the other side is the master suite. So this interior wall is insulated for sound to help sound travel between here and the master as well. We also, on this home, every bedroom door as well as every bathroom door are solid doors in this house. And once again, that harkens back to sound.
Well, sleep is important. And then one trend you mentioned, these doorways are getting taller and taller. If you look over here, Jason, he's on the camera. Take a look here. We're getting taller and taller. This is 8 foot something. You've got a house that's getting 9 foot. Ceilings are getting how many feet?
So
10 feet?
You used to see one of the trends, I'm going to call it 15 years ago, you really started to see people going to 9 foot first floor ceiling heights. That was a very common thing. Now you're starting to see more 10 foot ceiling heights. And when you jump to the 10 foot ceiling heights, now we're seeing a lot of 8 foot tall interior doors as opposed to the standard 6/8s.
And is this your recommendation to do the archways, or is that something the homeowner wanted, or?
It all has to do with them. It does. Because like in here, if you were to be able to cut all this drywall away and see what's actually behind it, the header for this is up here, okay? So this is just pad framing down. This is all just for looks, okay? So they have the option of having a square or an arched, and I let them choose.
And you did that for my mom's house too. He built my mom's house. And then also my mom wanted the rounded edges as well. So again, a lot of little touches that mean a lot to the homeowners. And again, if you're talking with this guy, your life's probably going pretty good because you might be building your dream house. Thanks, Brad, for showing us a tour. Again, part one here, welcome home. We're seeing it before the homeowners get to move in. We're looking forward to coming back and checking out the complete finished products and more of these fine touches around this beautiful home.